Stacks does here is pretty interesting, right? So let's get Stacks up to date here, building out on top of it. Can do a lot for it. Here's a Bitcoin DeFi, right? So Stacks brings DeFi to Bitcoin, unlocking over $1 trillion in capital, right? Bitcoin NFTs. NFTs secured by Bitcoin are exploding on the network. I don't think most people even knew that Bitcoin was doing NFTs. So this is huge. And what you want to do here is go over to stacks.co, do a little research for yourself. This actually just made Bitcoin a player in the game. I know everyone's like the old dinosaur, hold it for the, there's only 21 million of them, and, someone's going to want one day, and it doesn't really matter. So this right here is huge. This is the piece of the puzzle, because I didn't really cover Lightning Network, because even though it was transferring Bitcoin so fast, which was kind of why people would like XRP, XLM, and all these other cryptocurrencies, because how fast they could transfer currency. Now, I think we have to get to the point where you have to understand you're not going to win this battle of currencies simply because, that's what the governments are going to go after. So what we need to start thinking is a little more focused on where we can get our hands into a bigger piece of this pie. So think of this like cryptocurrencies, when you have the cash that's moving around as maybe like 5% of this pie that exists, where the people, where we can come in and build an entire another world and use all this other blockchain technology to take advantage of this technology to actually get wealth into a bunch of these 99 percenters and continue to grow. And we can force the 1% out with their crypto coin, because we won't have to use it if we are dedicated to owning our own space. Think about that. So this right here just changes the game. And, sometimes it comes down to the, timing, right? And I believe that blockchain technology is what frees up everything. This is what frees this is humanity right here. This is bigger than you can even imagine. This is generational wealth, meaning that the 99% finally get a chance to do something. When you buy peer-to-peer, you support peer-to-peer. Think of it when the big Walmarts moved into your neighborhood and you had a bunch of little mom and pop stores, and you were like, but for convenience, you went to Walmart. And eventually every store around you closed and they just become abandoned buildings, and there's only Walmart. Well, Walmart hasn't given to any charities. Walmart didn't fix your neighborhood. If you didn't notice, your neighborhood is poop. And they don't care about you, and they don't do anything for you. And if they hire so many people, it's just for themselves. It's terrible. The mom and pops are the ones who train, teach, deliver, and grow businesses. America needs to go back to its backbone, which is entrepreneurship, and this is what blockchain gives us. So go over to stacks.co, take a look at this, check out the blockchain. I have a new show called the NFTspace.io is the website. The NFTspace.io. You can check it out. Go over there. It's a YouTube channel. Subscribe right now. We're going to be giving away NFTs, getting into the NFT space really deep. I've been talking about NFTs for tokenization for years, NFTs for a year, and right now everyone else is starting to jump on board like they understand it. They're so far behind, it's ridiculous. But you guys need to get caught up as soon as possible, and that's why I'm creating the show, because now is the time to do what you need to do. So here you go. Bitcoin NFTs. No one's even talking about this. Built powerful. I mean, these guys build everything. So Stacks is the Ethereum type of builder, the developers that can bring the technology needed to Bitcoin, that is needed for Bitcoin to become the player it needs to become. This is very bullish for Bitcoin right here. So even though I still think it's being manipulated and powered, and the banks are trying to get as much as they can, this is where we have to be in a position to, take over the next part of it, which is the blockchain technology. So that's what you really want to take a look at. Do yourself a favor, go over to OKCoin. If you don't know who OKCoin is, these are the people making coins for the cities and stuff like that. So get inside there, because there are Midwest cities coming up with their own coins. Every city is going to come up with their own coin. Here you have 165 million to the Bitcoin ecosystem. You have the Bitcoin Odyssey. I mean, this is big news here, right? So let's get focused on this. Pay attention. If you haven't hit the like or subscribe button, please do so. We're going to basically bring this channel to life here, and the other channel. We'll be doing at least 3-4 shows a day for you guys, covering all that is crypto inside the Venture Capitalist, and more importantly, how to make money and to take real business from the outside into the blockchain technology so you can take advantage of this new technology. So pay attention to that. Get your alerts on. We appreciate you. And like always, thanks for stopping by. It's your boy VC. Don't forget to catch me on TikTok at Venture Capitalist and also at Venture Capitalist Live. Until next time, keep searching Dior. Always be on top of your game and do extra research that no one else is doing. Blockchain technology is the freedom. Do not miss this. This is for the generations to come and your bloodline to be in a happier place. Have a good night, guys. All right, man. We just knocked that shit out, boys. Bullish action. Yeah, man, it's pretty interesting right there, right? So I got to edit this real quick, throw this on YouTube. But this is huge for Bitcoin right here. Let's see what else we can find here today. What's up, man? I see my boy, man. He's out. He's back. Windward. All right, question. My question is, how likely do you think is that the global events lead to a big dump in crypto? Very likely. You got too much going on here. First of all, they're not telling you about inflation and they're lying about the numbers. They're telling you it's 7.3 when in reality it's 7.9, and that has nothing to do with the gasoline that just spiked. This thing that we're in this war was premeditated. They knew about it, and I'll explain in a video how I know they knew about it and what you need to be aware of so that way you can understand. Remember I told you in that video there's a Black Swan event coming? I'm going to drop a video explaining how I knew, because at the end of the day there's so many people out there that are speculating, listening to people on TV, trying to figure out all this other stuff going on, and I'll give you knowledge. I'll drop you knowledge so that you can start seeing in advance. You need to be inside of, you got to change the way you think and how you develop your thoughts, because it is no longer you to be a normal person, employee. You need to start becoming self-employed. You need to start understanding that you are in control of your government and your place. They work for you. You are a business owner. It's called the USA. So when you need to get in charge of the USA, because you're a partner and a stockholder inside of this country. So inside of this country, you need to start thinking as if you are the stockholder and you're at the boardroom, and you need to make decisions that you need to make for your business, your country, to become more profitable, better situated, and a bigger and more powerful unit in executing for the stockholders, which are you and your family. That's who they are, right? That's who taxpayers are, right? So, Phantom! Yeah, we're long in Phantom, baby. You know, they can say whatever they want to say. There's a lot going on behind there. Phantom does have a lot of contracts. I know DeFi was pretty big, but they are very well connected, and they're one of the most leading DAG technology. Now, I know a lot of people are going to go out there and say, well, you know, the DAG technology, you have DAG. Well, DAG's 6 months away from creating what they want, which is probably about a year. And then if you tell me that you have HBAR technology, HBAR cannot do anything that it says. HBAR, man, I actually should have, so there's a video with Weatherman pooping on this coin, right? And AMP is always a good buy, man. Every time AMP dumps, 1 or 2 cents or whatever, you can buy AMP. It will always go up. When it goes up, you can dump it, let it come down, buy it again, and do that until you are wealthy. Not financial advice. But AMP will go to 15 cents. 2 years, 45. Let's go. De nada way. Thoughts on Sandbox. You know, the thoughts on Sandbox really comes down to, you know, kind of like the original tech boom, right? I think the ideal and everything about Sandbox is amazing. Do I think it's worth what they're charging? No. I think that right now the price is worth it because the internet hasn't been built for metaverse, right? But in 5 years, metaverse will be here and it'll be everywhere with the glasses, Samsung, iPhone, Apple, where you'll just walk around and you'll be in every metaverse, right? After that, Aave is very tempting. Aave is Federa. Federa 2247. Federa, is that for tennis? Are you a tennis fan? No, that's Federa. Federa 24/7. All right, so listen. I'm sorry, I started thinking about my boy, Federer. Federer, he's an awesome tennis player, right? Dude, the tennis game has been on fire for the last 15 years, 20 years. Andre Agassi, Pete Sampras, man, tons, right? Tons. Federer, amazing. Nadal, it's just amazing, right? So, so what we have is, so Aave is the queen of DeFi, right? And she's very cheap right now, very tempting. I love quant, man. At the end of the day, you need quant to build. So I'm always keeping that. Monero's on a run. Is Monero on a run? Monero's on a run because people are thinking about longevity. Now, I think Monero came out because of the buyback. Let me take a look here. Now, Winwood, I thought I put this in the I thought I put this in inside of the Discord.